Aqua babies. Hey, my loves. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. Focus. It's hump day. Shake it off. Shake it off. I had to. Shake it off. The only thing I have to say, make sure you guys check your notification bell and make sure that it's on all. They are being sticklers now with this notification bell, even more than they've ever had. And this is why your readings are coming out 5:30. For me to get to that 24-hour mark, right? To have the notifications. Next week, once I come back off of my trip, my goal is to have readings up by noon every day, noon Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so if you are on the West Coast, right, it'll be like 9 a.m., right, your time. So that's the goal upon coming back. All right, message for Aquarius. Ooh, Destiny. Destiny done popped up out of here. Somebody's aligned with their destiny. Okay, somebody's aligning with their destiny. Your spirit is saying bring in balance to align with your destiny, okay? Balance out things in your life. Balance out your energy, okay? Perception, okay? Perception. You may think that you are aligned, but someone else may not. Yep. So, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. So there's something that's you're destined to experience, okay? You need to bring in balance, right? But remember, your perception is not someone else's reality and vice versa, right? But someone may feel as though you're putting on a facade or someone is putting on a facade, right? This person may be complacent in the energy that they're in. One, because, they're not used to an Aquarius, right? They're not used to an aquan. They're not used to how things are going, so they're complacent. But you're impartial, like that. You or them, they're impartial, like they're halfway in, halfway out. They're not really sure what it is to do. They're paying attention, they're watching, right? Now, here's what I'm going to give you on this, okay? Pay attention to the signs, all right? This is a part of your destiny, right? But even in Twin Flames, when we meet our Twin Flames and people say, and I had to go read up on the Matrix Twin Flame, honey. When people say, this is my Twin Flame, and then when things don't align for them or it's broken, we feel as though this is no longer Twin Flame. This got to be a karmic, right? You can't recategorize. You can't recategorize, on your own, okay? And so keep in mind that twin flames, they come to match our energy to reveal something inside of ourselves that we need to change, right? But with the Matrix Twin Flame, it is your twin flame. It is your partner. It is your person that you're supposed to be with. But they are still in the Matrix. They're still, they're behind you, okay? They could still be caught up with karmic. They could still be, not healed. They could, have, spiritual growth. They could just not be right with themselves, okay? So, somebody may feel as though, okay, this is a facade. This can't be it. Pay attention to that. Because if you are giving and leading with your true self, and then this person is still like, I don't know how it's going to work, and then maybe it ain't right. Listen, we're not here to re-raise anybody, okay? So pay attention to that. Figure out if you can handle that. If somebody is having this situation. And Aqua, vice versa. If this person is giving you their all and this person is doing what needs to be done and trying to restore balance, right? And your perception is that it's a facade with this particular situation and you just like, okay, whatever. It's a facade. I'm just going to go for it. And you're going to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're going to have to deal with that. Okay? So this is a past person. You have reconciliation here. I didn't say it. Spirit did. But at the same time, you have trust right next to that, which is confirmation from the last day. Okay? Somebody feels as though something is a facade. Someone feels as though someone is not honest and you don't have trust. But you have to have trust if you want to make this situation work. Because why play with somebody? Keep in mind that regardless of what we feel that a person can do, we know what spirit can do. Okay? Free yourself from negative thoughts. Free yourself from negative thinking, right? And you could be in an energy where you're like, you know, I done been through this before. Well, no one should suffer for what someone else did to you, okay? And with that being said, like, you have the chemistry there. So express how you truly feel, right? And urge this person to express how they truly feel. It is very important, but balance needs to be aligned because this is a connection that was destined to be. In your head, you might be like, yeah, I hear you talking, but show me. That's from Missouri. The show me state. No, you is not from Missouri, so calm down. It's all balanced out, Aqua. In divine timing. Leo had this card coming out. And the news. Some of you guys, I don't know. Yeah, so this person is moving slow. Okay? Whoever this is, you could be dealing with the earth sign, right? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be, right? But this person is moving slow with their decision to come back in to reconcile, right? They're in their head, they're thinking, they're trying to make sure that they are doing the right thing by coming back in, all right? You could be moving slow to reconcile. With the Four of Swords here, you could just be resting like, you know what, it is what it is. But again, breaks are good. Breaks are good, right? If it's meant to be, it'll be. Now, you don't want to have to end up taking too many breaks, but even if it's something that you guys set up, like every 3 months, you know, just take 2 weeks and just, you know, take a break, right? Organize it, right? Aquarians are very routine. Breaks are very healthy for your relationship. You're taking a break because you're in your head. This is emotional wish fulfillment for you. This is something that you feel like makes you whole, right? This is something that you feel as though works for you. There's a Tower moment though. There's a Tower moment, a sudden ending that happened between you and Queen of Wands energy, okay? Queen of Wands is Sagittarius energy, right? But feminine fire energy, right? Could have had a Tower moment because you're feeling like, you know, this Queen of Wands was in player energy. Okay, you may have thought that they were, you know, on, you know, they were showing you, you know, their feminine side, because we all have feminine and masculine energy. And so it's like you fell for that Queen of Wands, right? That softer side, that magician, you know, that the wands and the knowledge, right? And how they view things in one way. But you fail to realize that there was also the masculine side of them, right? Which is probably in the King of Wands energy. It ain't like that they stand, but they might be sticking and moving, right? And so therefore that made you walk away from a connection. That made you say, oh, you tried me. You felt betrayed. You felt hurt. You felt lost. If this person isn't a fire sign, they could have it in a prominent placement in their chart. The chemistry is amazing. Everything is aligning. So now you're in hermit mode. They're in hermit mode, trying to figure out what's to happen, what's to become of this. Some of you guys, this hasn't happened yet. A lot of you guys, it has. But going into hermit mode is also always a beautiful thing, because the hermit talks about seeking guidance, seeking enlightenment, going within, leaning on source, right? Virgo the God, that's the hermit energy. Leaning on source for the right answers. Because you want to move forward with success. You have the Chariot card here. And you will move forward with success. You have the, there you go, 6 of Wands, success. Success, right? You're going to have success in the situation. You know, balance will be restored in the situation, in the connection, because sometimes it's not, none of us are perfect. But I would have never made that decision, so what? But you've made other dumbass decisions that, you know, nobody counted you out for. It took for this person to realize something when, you know, that separation or that breakup happened. You know, it took for this person to see how you felt. You have justice here. Justice will be served in your favor. 6 of Pentacles. There will be giving and receiving. There will be equal reciprocity in this situation. King of Cups is in the building. Yeah, they're coming through with indefinite love. Okay? They're coming through with indefinite. 10 of Swords. Why did the 10 of Swords come out? So you may have changed the way, you may like change your energy towards this person, Aqua. Because of what happened, it's like you're changing your energy, or you're feeling like, you know what, this is done. This is done, right? I'm changing my energy towards this individual. But you're going to have an epiphany. But you're still in your head, Aqua. Nine of Swords, 5 of Swords. You're still in your head. Like this person has done the work and they're trying to come forward to you to right the wrongs, but you're in your head, right? Being in your head, that trust, right? Perception, facade, impartial to the situation. I hear what you're saying. I know my value and my worth. Some of you guys are impartial because there's 2 people here. Some of you guys have multiple people here. You have a Queen of Wands here. Queen of Pentacles here. Now, this could have been someone, this is Capricorn's energy. You could have been dealing with someone like that and removed your energy from them, thinking that you're going forward with this connection. Some of you guys still had this person in your energy. And therefore, you were impartial to, did you want to pursue the information with this person, or do you want to pursue the energy with the other person? Decisions. When this happened with this person, you're like, oh, this person would have never did that. But that's not how you were supposed to look at it, because the one thing that I despise is a person to compare me to somebody else. Be me. So when you compare me to somebody else, and my response to you, you're going to feel like I'm egotistical. You're going to feel all kind of things, but don't insult me, right? Don't insult a God by comparing me to these, other people. Don't do that. So when, if you got multiple people in your energy, you got Aqua. This is why you're impartial. You're like, oh, I would have never, such and such would have never did that. So it's a connection that you could have possibly not healed from. I told you, go through the 90-day healing. Get it right. Get it right, man. Somebody don't even deserve your energy. That's a decision that you have to make. You probably weren't all in. You probably was looking at this situation, comparing this person to the next person, and, well, I know what I want. Well, guess what? That person could have given you what you wanted because they wasn't right. And if you think that situation is going to end up being right, it's probably not. Be mindful of what you have. You're impartial to this situation with your person because of what somebody else did to you. That's not cool. Trust the process. Some people go over and beyond for you because they know they're doing wrong. And once you done found out they're wrong, you're not going to be the same person. Ace of Cups, baby. You're finding the strength, though. And that's a good thing. You're finding the strength to move on, to get a renewal in love. You're finding the strength to do what needs to be done. High Priestess. It's in you. Balance. Twice. Confirmation. Emperor. Oh! Emperor. Come on now. Emperor. In the building. This fire sign is an emperor. This other person could be financially stable. But this fire sign is whoever this emperor is. 10 of Cups. They're going to bring you. They're going to wish fulfillment. And you're taking action for a new beginning and possible prosperity. This person got money too. You got a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles. Right? You fell for the fire sign's feminine side, but you failed to see the masculine side of the person. It's the emperor. Ta-da! That's something you like, wait a minute. But they got money, you got money, truth be told. Clarity in the conversation is going to be had. One is masculine energy, one is feminine energy. Aqua, you might like the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles is there. And that's what you're impartial to. The fire energy first came out as the Queen of Wands. So you might feel like you like people that allow you to do whatever you want to do. That's the King of Swords energy in you. That's not how it works. The combativeness is because this person is actually an emperor. So you're dealing with something completely different than what you're used to. Well, I ain't have no problem with my Queen of Swords. It was okay, and he loved me. I bet he did. He loved you, and there was also a lot of deception within the situation. As I was just telling you, the deception was they were overcompensating in one area because they knew themselves that the deception was there. They were being honest and holding information, etc., etc. So, you have a choice. Are you going to let go of the past, or are you going to move forward? Awaken your heart center and let love in. Right? Everybody's not like this person. Rejection is not you, so don't reject yourself. Rejection is divine intervention. Understand that. Situation is someone needs to take decisive action. So you guys, you have reconciliation, stalemate. You guys could be not talking, right? Knight of Pentacles is there. Telepathic. This is a very strong empathic and telepathic soul bond that you have with this person. True love. This is a divine connection, right? You got destiny there, right? Trust the situation. All right. Someone is putting on a facade here. You got people, you got someone from your past and someone in your current. Someone is complacent with the energy that they are in. They're acting like they're okay, but it's a facade. Lessons from Mars. Mars is what? Passion. Pure physical sexual attraction. Fire and passions run fast and burn fast without other elements. So if someone is in Queen of Pentacles energy, whether male or female, like that's like wifey or husband, right? They're grounded, they're laid back, manageable, you know, everything with them is good, but there's some deception in the energy, right? And so when you find out this deception, when the skeletons start to come out of the closet with this individual, you realize that this is really not even husband or wifey material after all. Like, they may be financially grounded. They're going to get to the money no matter what. They're a hard worker. You love that, right? But that emperor is what's going to teach you something more. That emperor is what's going to take you to another level, okay? This emperor here, you know, just as well as the Queen of Pentacles, this emperor is also about their finances. But this emperor brings more value. Okay, this emperor here is here to teach you. Okay, you got 4 pages, 4 knights, 4 queens, 4 kings. You got 1 emperor and 1 empress, right? So this person here is on a completely different level than what it is that you're used to. So there's conflict, of course, at the beginning, as always, right? But this person is a leader, and if you fell for this fire sign, you fell for this energy. Right? We all have feminine and masculine. You fell for this energy with the fire sign, just as well as you fell for this energy with the possible earth sign or whoever this person is. So you fell for that, right? Why you fell for that? Because this is the energy that you're in, right? So by default, you're the King of Swords, whether male or woman. You fell for these energies, but in actuality, what you have is this. Blindsided by their greatness. Wait a minute, I can't control this situation. Hold on, I'm not in control. Wait a minute, I am Aquarius. I am always in control. Why can I control this situation and make them do what I want them to do and them give me what I want to have? Because I am spoiled. Because you are dealing with a emperor. That's why. You can't control that narrative. This person is proven to be great. Now, Aqua, my suggestion, I can't tell you what to do. My suggestion is that you step your game up. Never get comfortable and complacent with something because it's easy. It's time to grow. It's time to look at things differently, right? Whatever the outcome is from that situation, you will grow. You will grow. You will look at it different. Trust me. You will. Promise. I'm going to tell you really quick, like, my first, like, person that I fell in love with was a Leo, right? And he had took me through so much. I was like, ooh, never again. And many years later, I dated another Leo. It's an awesome guy, right? But he was violent. Okay, I'm done with Leos, and I don't want no fire side. Ever. But in my journey, some people that I share some sort of soul connection with, right? Some sort of past life connection with, you know, Aries, Leo, so on and so forth. And so I ran across another fire. I'm like, why am I running? I don't even like fire signs. And that person came in to show me different things about myself, right? That I wasn't paying attention to, right? Because, you know, you're so great in all of these areas and these things, these lower line things that you're not paying attention to that mean a lot to other people, right? Because you're great for who you are. You're being great because it's what you want to do. But we also have to keep in mind that we have to compromise because things that matter to us may not matter to our partner, right? And so then, I'm like, okay, well, you know, yada yada, and I'm, you know, was with my previous partner. We did it for, you know, 2 years, and I'm like, you know, I know it's a twin flame. And my friends would be like, well, maybe it's not a twin flame. You think it's a twin flame? I know it's a twin flame. He's a matrix twin flame. He was caught still, you know, in the ways of the world, right? And so I was like, okay. And then lo and behold, my partner now came in, and when he came in, I just knew. I'm like, dang. Shoot. He came in with the E on his chest. You know he's an emperor. I mean, just, you know, you don't have to question it, right? And so that took adjustments for me, right? When you are used to dealing with something else and you know that this is really, really good for you, but you got to deal and you got to adjust, right? And so Aquarius, however, when you want to learn something, you're gonna learn it, right? Aquarius, you're go-getters, you're hustlers, you're great at anything you touch, you're very intelligent, most intelligent sign in the zodiac. When you want to learn something, you want to learn it. But when you don't want to learn something, you put up a brick wall and you say, I don't want to go after this, and I don't want to learn this, and I don't want to be involved in this, right? And X, Y, and Z. And then you'll come back later on to realize that you got to do it, right? Because it's your way and it's spirit way. Who you think is going to win? You either going to do it now, you're going to do it later, but you got to do it. So spirit is nudging you to look at life completely different. Look at this connection completely different, right? This is something that you need, and this is why it's there. All right. With this particular person, there's some type of growth. It's time to look at your actions, right? Look at how you are responding, and how are you open? Are you receptive to the change, right, that is required from this situation? So this is coming on something completely new, because this is something that more than likely you pulled away from because it was completely different. I share.